Have you ever wondered why some truths about life feel hidden, like unwritten rules that no one talks about, but everyone expects you to follow? It's as if society hands us a playbook, except the most important pages are missing. Today, I want to flip through those blank pages with you. Because what nobody tells you isn't just an oversight, it's often the key to growth, success, and freedom. The truth is, what you're not told shapes your life just as much as what you are told. Let's dive into the lessons they forgot to mention and how they can transform the way you live. Success is often painted as a relentless pursuit of doing more tasks, more hours, more effort. Society glorifies the hustle, equating busyness with achievement. But the truth is, success isn't always about adding. Sometimes it's about subtracting. It's about knowing when to stop, when to say no, and when to focus your energy on what truly matters. Think about it. If you're constantly running at full speed, filling too many responsibilities, how much attention can you give to the things that genuinely count? Spreading yourself too thin doesn't multiply your impact, it dilutes it. Real success comes when you learn to prioritize, identifying the few actions that create most. This idea is rooted in the Pareto principle, which states that 80% of outcomes often come from just 20% of efforts. Successful people aren't the ones doing everything. They're the ones doing the right things. They understand that saying yes to every opportunity often means saying no to their goals. Simplicity is powerful. By stripping away the unnecessary, you create space for clarity, focus, and creativity. You gain the ability to channel your energy into tasks that align with your purpose. This doesn't mean avoiding hard work. It means working smarter. It's about eliminating distractions, automating the repetitive, and delegating what others can do so you can concentrate on what only you can do. Doing less is not about laziness or complacency, it's about intention. It's about realizing that your time, energy, and attention are finite resources that must be protected. When you focus on fewer high-impact actions, you achieve more because every move is deliberate and meaningful. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. We're often taught to avoid failure at all costs, as if it's a mark of inadequacy or incompetence. But in reality, failure is an inevitable and essential part of the journey to success. Every innovation, breakthrough, and achievement is built on a foundation of missteps, mistakes, and moments of uncertainty. Failure teaches lessons that success simply cannot. When you fail, you're forced to reevaluate, adapt, and grow. It pushes you to question your approach, to refine your strategy, and to build resilience. These are the moments that develop character and strengthen your ability to face future challenges. Failure is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your willingness to try, to risk, and to step outside your comfort zone. Consider the stories of the most successful individuals in any field. Their paths are rarely straight lines to success. They're filled with setbacks, rejections, and struggles. What separates them is not the absence of failure, but how they respond to it. They view failure as feedback, as data to inform their next move. Moreover, failure keeps you grounded and humble. It reminds you that growth is a process and that mastery takes time. Each failure adds to your toolkit of experience, equipping you with insights and skills that bring you closer to your goals. When you reframe failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, you begin to see it as an ally, not an enemy. It becomes a catalyst for progress, an integral part of your success story. In fact, The only real failure is avoiding the opportunity to fail by not trying at all. Your greatest power lies in saying no to what doesn't serve your purpose. We live in a world that often equates saying yes with being helpful, ambitious, or cooperative. While there's value in being open to opportunities, the overuse of yes can lead to exhaustion, distraction, and a lack of focus on what truly matters. The power of no is underrated, yet it's one of the most transformative tools you can use to reclaim your time, energy, and priorities. Saying no is not about being negative or dismissive. It's about being intentional. Every yes you give takes time and energy away from something else. When you say yes to things that don't align with your purpose or goals, you're indirectly saying no to the things that do. This silent trade-off can leave you feeling stretched thin, overwhelmed, and disconnected from your true aspiration. The ability to say no comes from clarity. When you're clear about your values, goals, and purpose, it becomes easier to discern what deserves your attention and what doesn't. This clarity gives you the courage to set boundaries, to decline distractions, and to prioritize what truly moves the needle in your life. Saying no is also a profound act of self-respect. It's a way of protecting your time and energy for the things that matter most. It demonstrates confidence and a deep understanding of your worth. You're not obligated to meet every expectation or fulfill every request, especially when they come at the expense of your well-being or progress. Remember, every no you say is actually a yes to something else, your goals, your dreams, your purpose, or even your peace of mind. It's not just a rejection, it's a redirection toward what truly deserves your focus. Happiness is not a destination, it's a daily choice. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that happiness lies in some far-off future, after achieving a big goal, buying a dream home, or reaching a milestone. But this mindset treats happiness as a reward, something to be earned or attained. The truth is, happiness isn't waiting at the end of the road. It's found in the steps you take every day. Happiness is a mindset, not a circumstance. It's not about what happens to you, but how you choose to respond to it. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. If happiness depended solely on external factors, it would always feel fragile, temporary, and out of reach. By shifting your focus inward, you begin to realize that happiness is rooted in gratitude, perspective, and the way you engage with the present moment. Small, intentional choices play a huge role in cultivating happiness. It's in pausing to appreciate a beautiful sunrise, sharing laughter with loved ones, or finding joy in the simple act of doing something you love. These moments aren't extraordinary. They're accessible to anyone willing to notice them. Happiness is also about aligning your life with your values. When your actions, relationships, and goals are in harmony with what truly matters to you, it creates a sense of fulfillment that external achievements can't replicate. It's about prioritizing your well-being, practicing kindness, and letting go of things that drain your spirit. Choosing happiness doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or avoiding hard work. It means recognizing that even in the toughest times, there's always something to appreciate, to learn, or to hold on to. It's about understanding that happiness is less about what you have and more about how you see and choose to live your life. Most people are too focused on what others think to truly think for themselves. From a young age, we're conditioned to seek approval. We learn to look for validation in grades, compliments, promotions, or likes on a screen. While there's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to be acknowledged, this constant focus on external opinions often pulls us away from our authentic selves. When you live for the approval of others, your decisions are no longer your own. You start choosing what's popular over what's meaningful, what's safe over what's bold. Over time, this can lead to a life that feels hollow, successful on the surface, but disconnected from your inner values and passions. True freedom begins when you stop letting the opinions of others dictate your path. It's not about disregarding everyone's input. It's about understanding that no one else can see the world through your eyes. They don't have your experiences, your dreams, or your purpose. Only you can define what's right for you. Thinking for yourself requires courage. It means being willing to take risks, to stand out, and even to face criticism. But it's also liberating. When you let go of the fear of judgment, you create space for growth, creativity, and self-discovery. You become more present, more aligned, and more capable of living a life that feels genuinely fulfilling. Ironically, the people who make the biggest impact in the world are often the ones who cared the least about fitting in. They didn't follow the crowd, they followed their instincts, their purpose, and their vision. The lesson is clear. The more you focus on what others think, the less you can hear your own voice. Trust yourself, because no one else can think your thoughts for you. The right opportunities often feel like risks at first. Opportunities rarely come with guarantees. They often show up disguised as challenges, uncertainties, or leaps of faith that push you out of your comfort zone. It's easy to mistake this discomfort for danger or a sign that you're not ready. But the truth is, growth and opportunity go hand in hand with risk. The fear of failure or rejection can make you hesitant to take chances. But every significant breakthrough in life requires stepping into the unknown. Playing it safe might keep you comfortable, but it also keeps you stagnant. The right opportunities are rarely about convenience. They're about transformation. What feels like a risk today often becomes the foundation for your greatest successes tomorrow. That new job, business idea, or relationship might feel daunting at first because it demands change. It asks you to believe in yourself, to embrace uncertainty, and to trust the process. But these moments are where you find the most growth, resilience, and clarity. Taking risks doesn't mean acting recklessly, it means acting courageously. It's about recognizing that while the path ahead may be uncertain, staying where you are guarantees one thing: nothing will change. The right opportunities challenge you to become a better version of yourself, to learn, adapt, and rise to the occasion. Every time you take a chance on something that aligns with your values and goals, you strengthen your ability to face future challenges. The discomfort of risk fades, but the rewards of growth, experience, and success stay with you. Remember, what feels risky today might be the very thing that propels you forward in ways you never imagined. You don't need permission to chase your dreams. Too often, we wait for external validation before pursuing what we truly desire, whether that's a career change, a creative endeavor, or a personal transformation. We look for approval from others, as if their permission will somehow make our dreams more legitimate. But the truth is, you don't need anyone's approval to follow your passion. The only permission you need is your own. The idea that you need permission is rooted in fear, the fear of judgment, failure, or stepping outside of societal norms. But the most successful and fulfilled individuals are those who refuse to wait for someone else to tell them it was okay to dream big. They trusted their instincts and took action regardless of external opinions. Chasing your dreams requires a level of self-belief and courage. You have to be willing to make decisions based on what feels right for you, not what others expect or approve of. When you give yourself the permission to dream without limits, you free yourself from the constraints that hold you back. The truth is, the world doesn't owe you permission. The people around you don't owe you permission. Your parents, your peers, your colleagues, they all have their own dreams, fears, and limitations. Only you can give yourself the power to take that first step towards something greater. When you stop waiting for someone else to grant you permission, you begin to realize that you are the author of your own journey. The possibilities are endless, and the path you choose is yours to create. You are worthy of chasing what sets your soul on fire. No permission necessary. Growth begins where your comfort zone ends. The comfort zone is a place where everything feels familiar, safe, and predictable. It's the mental and emotional space where we seek security and certainty. While it offers temporary peace, it can also be a trap that stifles growth and potential. True personal and professional development happens when you step outside of this zone into the unknown, where challenges push you to expand and evolve. It's natural to resist stepping outside of your comfort zone. The fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty can create a powerful pull to stay where things feel safe. But staying within the confines of what you already know limits your ability to learn, explore, and achieve your fullest potential. Growth requires discomfort. The moment you challenge yourself to try something new, whether it's a new project, skill, or perspective, you create opportunities for growth. Each time you step beyond the familiar, you stretch your capabilities and build resilience. You learn more about your strengths, discover hidden talents, and gain the confidence to face even greater challenges ahead. Growth is uncomfortable by nature, but it's also where the most rewarding transformations occur. Think about the times in your life when you've experienced the most significant change. Chances are those moments involve stepping into something unfamiliar or intimidating. The discomfort you feel is a sign that you're on the verge of growth. Remember, your comfort zone is a place of temporary security. Real progress happens when you embrace the discomfort of the unknown. Every step outside that zone, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. True confidence comes from consistency, not achievements. In a world that often celebrates big wins and milestones, it's easy to equate confidence with a series of achievements. Landing a dream job, winning an award, or hitting a major goal. While accomplishments can certainly boost self-esteem in the moment, true confidence isn't built on external validation or one-time successes. It's built on the consistency of your actions, your mindset, and your ability to show up for yourself day after day. Confidence is not a destination, but a journey. It grows when you demonstrate resilience, discipline, and commitment, even when the results aren't immediate or visible. It's about trusting yourself enough to keep going regardless of setbacks, doubts, or challenges. Every time you stay consistent with your efforts, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. Consistency builds muscle, not just physical muscle, but the muscle of character, self-discipline, and perseverance. Over time, these qualities create a foundation of quiet confidence that doesn't rely on praise or recognition from others. It's a confidence that comes from knowing you've put in the work, you've shown up, and you've done the best you could, even when no one was watching. True confidence isn't about being perfect or flawless. It's about embracing imperfection, learning from failures, and continuing to move forward. It's the small, repeated actions that compound over time, shaping your sense of self-worth. When you prioritize consistency over perfection, you cultivate a confidence that's unshakable, sustainable, and deeply rooted in who you are, not just what you've done. You are your greatest investment. Prioritize yourself unapologetically. In a world that often values external success, wealth, status, and accomplishments, it's easy to overlook the importance of investing in yourself. Yet no amount of material success can replace the value of self-investment. Your time, energy, and personal growth are the most valuable assets you have, and how you choose to invest them will determine the trajectory of your life. Investing in yourself means nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. It's about acquiring new knowledge, honing your skills, and taking care of your health. It's also about setting boundaries, protecting your peace, and surrounding yourself with people who support your growth. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. Without investing in your own well being, you can't expect to show up fully for others or for your goals. Too often, we're conditioned to think that putting others first is the noble choice. While helping others is important, it's crucial to recognize that you can't pour from an empty cup. When you take the time to invest in your own development, whether that's through education, self-care, or personal reflection, you increase your capacity to give, create, and lead. This investment doesn't always show immediate returns, but it pays dividends over time. The more you invest in yourself, the more confident, capable, and fulfilled you become. You develop the resilience and strength to tackle challenges, the clarity to make aligned decisions, and the wisdom to navigate life's complexities. Investing in yourself is the most powerful decision you can make. When you prioritize your growth and well-being, you send a message to the world that you value yourself. And when you truly value yourself, you set the stage for everything else in your life to flourish. In conclusion, the most powerful truths about success, growth, and happiness often go untold. We've been conditioned to believe in a narrative that emphasizes doing more, seeking validation, and waiting for permission. But the reality is that real progress happens when we step outside the noise and take ownership of our own journey. Success is not about adding more, it's about doing what matters. Failure is not a setback, it's part of the process. The power lies in saying no to distractions and focusing on what aligns with our purpose. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a choice we make daily. Confidence comes not from achievements, but from the consistency of showing up, even when it's hard. And most importantly, you are your greatest investment. Prioritize yourself unapologetically. When we stop living for the approval of others and start living for what truly matters to us, that's when real transformation happens. The risks, the challenges, the uncomfortable moments, they're all part of the path to something greater. So remember this, nobody tells you these truths because they're not always easy to hear, but they are essential for living a life that's authentic, purposeful, and fulfilling. The power to change your life is already within you. It's just a matter of choosing to step into it.